Welcome into yet another box opening for Jaff Comics in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Today I have another box of Secrets of Power booster box for you to open up. It's 24 packs, and we are going to get right into it. We have not pulled any showcases out of our booster boxes just yet, but I've got a good feeling about this one here. So let's open this guy up and jump right into it. If you want any of the cards that get pulled today or anything else that you need for Star Wars Unlimited or any other TCG, head to Jaff Comics in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, or head to jaffcomics.com or click the link in the description. Our TCG Player link is about halfway down the homepage of the website, and it's jafcomics.com. But let's hop right in. All right, pack number one here. We've got Mon Mothma, Alderaanian Envoys, Ferrix Uprising, Atreus Accolade, Congress of Malstair, Hyperspace, Covert, Regulations Bureaucrat, Rebel Pathfinder, Enforcer Squadron, Accreditor's Claim, Convene the Senate, The Wrong Ride, the Elite Squad for our first rare, and a Populist Advisor. Foil. Alrighty. Pack 2. We've got Luthen, Dogmatic Shock Squad, ISB Shuttle, Lost Jedi, Diplomatic Envoy, Ondo Commission, Warrior Clan Ordo, Junior Senator, Rebel Pathfinder, Hunter Assassin Droid, Nalase, Oppression Breeds Rebellion, Bail Organa, Mon Mothma for our rare, and a Renewed Friendship foil. We've got another Luthen, ISB Shuttle, Beguile, Sith Assassin, Corporate Warmongering, Sintakaz, Charged with Murder, Chancellor Valorum for our next rare, and a Bog Down and Procedure. Alrighty. 3 packs, 3 rares, no legendaries just yet. I'm feeling good about this one. We've got a C-3PO, Donnie Pilgrim, Raxium Assembly, Senate Ward, and Populist Champion, Hyperspace, Sneaking Suspicion, FN Trooper Corps, Inner Rim Coalition, Duchess's Investigators, Covert Operative, Tempest Assault, Undercover Operation, Crosshair, a Luthen's Hallcraft for our next rare, and a Fulminatrix for our rare foil here. 8 cost, 9/7. When played on attack, you may deal 4 damage to a ground unit. First order vehicle, capital ship. Very nice. Nice double rare pack. No legendaries, but a double rare. We've got Jabba the Hutt, Feed Security, Populist Champion, With Thunderous Applause, Relief Request, Republic Warwalker, Regulations Bureaucrat, Clandestine Connections, Let's Call It War, Bravo Squadron Fighter, Coronet, Charged with Corruption, Bel Sartha, and a General Grievous for our rare, with a Cicatro Vizago foil. Dryden Voss, looks like we got a Hyperspace foil peeking in the back there. Cicatro Vizago again. Lightmaker for our first legendary. I have an idea. 5 cost, 3/4 with Raid 4. When defeated, choose an arena. Exhaust each enemy unit in that arena. Nice look for 5 costs with a Marva Andor Hyperspace foil. Nice to get our first legendary there. Lightmaker. Let's see if we can't go back to back with the legendaries. We've got a Slime Morph, Reconnaissance, ASP Laborer, Sudden Ferocity, Skyharper Canyon Runner, Grassroots Resistance, Ambition's Reward, Krea's Whispers, Lobot, Kazuda, Solus One, Hyperspace, with a Moral Authority for our next rare, and the man, the myth, legend, Jar Jar Binks in our foil slot. Very nice. Save, Republic City, Hyperspace, Retaliation, Shadow Crawler, Heroic Arc 170, Coruscant, Undercity Police, Unruly Astromech, Viper Probe Droid, Rebellious Functionary, A-Wing, Lobot, Kazuda, Renowned Dignitaries, Condemn for a rare, and a Reckless Rebel. Well, I swear the card names are longer this set. I'm getting trouble ripping through it all the way. I pride myself on being able to get all those names out, and I think this set, whew, they just seem longer. Let's see here. We got another Leia. Viper Probe Droid, Hyperspace. Pursue the Lead, Renowned Dignitaries, Ela Kane, Senator Chuchi. Ooh. Well, for our rare, we get a Libertine. Skipped ahead to our foil here, which was the Dogmatic Shock Squad. Alrighty. Just the one legendary so far in our light maker. Feeling another legendary coming up here. At least I hope, you know. We've got a Hyperspace Colonel Yularen. The Galleon, Cicatro Vizago, and a Chairman Papanoida with a relief request foiled. C-3PO, Armor of Fortune, Gonk Power Droid, Lost Jedi, Emissary Shethaped, Crate Veteran, Outer Rim Console, ISB Agent, Inspector Shuttle, Daedra Miro, Bail Organa. We've got a Mirage Sintel in our rare. It's a Hyperspace, so we're going to get at least a double rare in this pack. Maybe we'll go for triple. Let's see what we got here. We've got an Alexandra Callus for our rare. Let's see if we can get that elusive rare. We did. We got a triple rare pack. Very nice. So we get the foil Escape Pod, the Alexander Callus, and the Mirage Sintel. Very nice. A little triple rare pack. You don't get those too often. I think we've had a double rare and a triple rare so far. Leia Organa, Imperial Dark Trooper, Death Trooper, Unveiled Light, Ando Commission in the Hyperspace, Corellian Hounds, Krea's Whispers, Supreme Council Aid, Sudden Ferocity, Zam Wessel, Hired Slicer, Kino Loy, Exiled from the Force, rare, 1 cost and double vigilance. Attached to the unit loses the Force trait and all abilities except for grit. Attached unit gains grit as well. And the Skyhopper Canyon Runner. Alrighty. We are really falling behind the legendaries here. Guile, Populist Advisor, Mina Bontari, Aggressive Negotiations, and a Major Partagas with a Galleon foil. And I think that the Galleon's up there for coolest art for an uncommon. Like, I can't believe this didn't make its way into the legendary or rare. You know, with the way that, look how cool that looks. Alrighty, on to the next one. Another Leia. Hunter, Sintikaz, and a Darth Scion for our second legendary here. 5 cost, 5/5. When played, give an experience token to this unit for each enemy unit that was defeated this phase. When defeated, if this unit had 7 or more power, return him to his owner's hand with a Raxian Assembly in the foil slot. Oh, very nice. We get our second legendary there. Took a while. Hopefully this last third of the box or so is full of goodies, but we'll see. Slime more. ISB Agent Crate veteran Cadel Connix. When has become now the Mandalorian rare in the hyperspace. That is a nice looking rare to get in the hyperspace. 8 cost, 6/8 with ambush. When this unit attacks and defeats a unit, you may choose an enemy non-leader unit. This unit captures it. So, well, not a rare. Nice looking card. And a stolen Star Path unit and an Assassin Pro Droid. So another double rare pack, which is always nice to get. We get Mando in the hyperspace treatment. You know what, Mando? I don't care. You're getting up there. We reserve that for the legendaries, Mando, but you're gonna sit up there with them. All right. Into the next one here, we have a C-3PO hyperspace, Shadow Crawler, Rotunda Senate Guard, Nubian Star Staff, Republic Orc Starfighter, Contemporary Culture, Ambitions, Rewards, Skyhopper, Canyon Runner, ASP Laborer, Pursue the Lead, Hired Slicer, Charged with Murder, Renewed Friendship, Orn Frita, and Alexander Callis, Hyperspace Foil. Very nice. Another double rare pack. I mean, if we're not getting the legendaries, we are getting some nice, rares with different treatments, which is always nice. Let's see what we got left here. I think we're down to... all right, we got 8 more packs here. We've got a Chancellor Palpatine and Enforcer Squadron Hyperspace Foil. Governor Price, Hyperspace. Nubian Star Skiff. Souls 1 to Galen Urso for a rare and a Hunting Assassin Droid in the foil slot. Alright, still not picking up with the legendaries. Maybe that just means a showcase is on our horizon. We get a Hunter, Diplomatic Immunity, an Ebon Hawk. 3 cost, 3/3 on attack. You may disclose either heroic or villainy. If you disclose heroic, then you get 2+2/0 for this attack. If you disclose villainy, give this defender -4/-0 for this attack. And an FN Trooper Core in this low slot. Never seem to get that corner on the initial rip. Masameda, Muckracker Crab Droid, B2MO. Another Lando Calrissian. We get our legendary here. It's our 3rd legendary. And a Reconnaissance foil. Lando is a 7 cost, 6/8 with grit. When played, you may choose an enemy unit and another friendly non-leader unit. If you do, heal damage from your base and the enemy unit captures the friendly unit. Up to 3 legendaries here. I'd like to get at least one more. Faith in Your Friend Slime Moore, Newt Gunray in the rare slot, and a Junior Senator foil. All right, 3 more packs here. We've got a Luthen, Scour the Archives, Daro Commando, Gonk Power Droid, Corellian Hounds, Korea's Whispers, Supreme Council Aid, Sudden Ferocity, Catch Unawares, Jar Jar Binks, Hondo Inaka, Renewed Friendship in the hyperspace, a Karis Nemec in the rare, and an Ando Commission hyperspace foil. Alrighty, just 2 more packs, 2 more chances at showcases, legendaries. I'm hoping for something, otherwise this is going to be quite the disappointing box, I'd say. One in a million rare hyperspace. fully armed and operational rare, and an Alderanian Envoys foil. So double rare pack. All right, last pack. No showcase. So for a legendary, Kraya's Whispers Hyperspace. Reckless Rebel, Accelerator Plans, Political Bully, Republic Arc, Starfighter, Trade Federation Delegates, Dedramiro, Garandan, Crucible, and a Darth Treya. All right, we do get one more legendary, which is nice, and a Furtive Handmaiden Spotlight card in the foil treatment to end it. So that's a nice little ending, but I mean, all in all, 4 legendaries, not the best. But like I said, if you want any of the cards pulled today or any other cards for Star Wars Unlimited or any other TCGs that you play, head to jaffcomics.com or click the link in the description or head to Jaff Comics in person in Bethlehem. We're going to do a lot more box openings, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.